somebody who flew here to get here is our special international guest. Baltimore, did a little LA, now she's in Tel Aviv. And she's been doing comedy for quite a while. And first time in Vienna, and of course here, yes. A big applause for Alex Powers!
All right. Let's get this over with, because I have a camel toe. Yeah. I can feel it, God damn it. You know it, I know it, so let's just get it out there and move on. For those of you sitting in the back or watching on TV online, trying to figure it out, like, is it? Yeah, it is. Ask that guy, he knows. All right, so I heard, I've been backstage. I'm doing this because, you know, listen, free the nipple, it's 2020, revenge, right? If my tits pop out, don't tell me, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah. Damn right. I heard you guys were a little sensitive. Being a queer Israeli, that just makes me wet. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna land this plane safely, and then we're all gonna applause, like Bulgarians. Okay. Israelis do it too. Yeah, she knows. You know, so rest assured, I am gay. I have to come out all the time because I'm told I don't look like a lesbian. Whatever the fuck that means. Apparently, this look doesn't say I'm a master slayer of puss. And I build my own furniture. Both are true. This look apparently says I have a boyfriend named Corey. He has a man bun and a gluten allergy. And a bachelor's degree in gender studies from some liberal arts bullshit school in California. I financially support him. Guess what, Corey? I'm not paying your half of rent this month. We don't even live together. Because you're afraid of commitment and believe in non-monogamy. Okay. You know, it's weird. Like, I had to come out to my grandmother recently. Like, I've been out, you know, but just not to her. I had to come out to her recently. I don't know how she didn't know. Because before I came out, I was, like, obviously gay. Like, I was a star athlete in high school and college. I was a Division I athlete. I had an athletic scholarship to school. And I was being interviewed recently, and they asked me, they were like, oh, yeah, I read somewhere that you were a star athlete, you had a scholarship. Is that how you found out you were gay? I was like, no. That's how everyone else found out I was gay. Come on. So yeah, I had to come out to my grandma, not out of revenge, okay, I love her, you know, but just because she's healthy, and I realized, like, oh shit, this bitch isn't gonna die anytime soon. I should probably let her know, you know. And I came out to her and I was like, Grandma, I'm dating a lesbian. And she started to have a heart attack. I was like, I'm just kidding, I'm just dating a black guy, okay? Like, my mom was like, shh, you're making it worse. I was like, sorry. I told her I was dating a lesbian, and man, she's quick. She goes, well, what are you, afraid to have children? I was like, I want to have kids, all right? I just don't want to carry it. She goes, well, get a stroller. Asshole. She seeks her revenge, man, for being, you know how old people are. They do it every chance they get. She pulls it off every time, like her birthday. Look, she's old and Jewish, and so she lives in Florida. And her birthday was during a hurricane this past summer. My family was freaking out because no one could get her to leave Florida. I was like, you guys, no one could get her to leave Germany either, okay? She's not scared. I called her, and I was like, Grandma, happy birthday. Is everything all right? Tell me what's going on. Are you okay? Blink twice. She was like, oh, hun, it's raining. I was like, yeah, it's a hurricane, Grandma. She goes, I swear to God, she goes, honey, what the fuck is that? What the? Stop rolling, cut the cameras, answer it, give it to me. Answer it, give it to me. Come on. What? For what? Anti-Semitic, unbelievable. I'm just kidding. You look Jewish, actually. He goes, yeah, I know. Fucking hilarious. So I called her, right? I go, she's like, oh, hun, it's raining. I was like, yeah, no shit. And I swear to God, she goes, hun, at my age, I'm just glad I can still get wet. Revenge. She's like, kill me already! You pussies! Okay. I get asked a lot of weird questions as a lesbian. Brace yourselves. You'll be familiar. You've heard some of these before. Like, who's the man in the relationship? Like, we're lesbians. We don't currently have one, okay? Like, we do have a cat. He's a boy, but even then, even he's still a pussy. Do you see how that works? Like, he's like a typical man too. You know, he always wants to watch. Anyone that has a cat here that's ever tried to get laid, you know they're just right there watching. He always wants to participate too. Like, my girlfriend will be going down on me. I look over, he's licking himself. Which is distracting because, you know, cats, their tongue, like when they lick themselves, it's so loud. Like, my girlfriend will be eating me out and all I can hear is. And then does your cat do that thing that mine does where then he starts biting his own ass where he's like. And right about then he starts kneading my boobs. So, I'm newly single. Yeah, damn straight. My ex wanted to meet up with me recently. She wanted to get, she's leaning forward like, oh yeah, okay. My ex wanted to meet with me recently. She wanted to get together and talk. I was like, okay, closure. So I met up with her for coffee. First thing she says when she sits down is, listen, I have herpes. That's the same exact noise my butthole made. It was like, like. I was like, what? She's like, ha, just kidding. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you joke about that? That's not funny. That's not funny one bit. All right, you had me so worried that I gave it to you. Because you gotta fuck with them back. Revenge. I wish you could guys see what I just saw. I wish you could see what I just saw. I'm just gonna reenact it. You can edit it out later. This is live, isn't it? Fuck it. Everyone needs to see this. He goes. And I said. So funny. Hilarious. Okay. That's gonna be our signal from now on. If one of my nipples pops out, you're gonna be like, what? Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm getting out there. I'm dating, you know. I'm doing a lot of dating, because I'm apartment hunting. And Tel Aviv is expensive. Yeah. And I'm like, I really am, man, because my last apartment in LA had paper-thin walls, okay? I could hear everything going on in my neighbor's house. Everything. Like I was laying in bed one night watching porn, gay porn. That's right, 2 dudes. Got surprisingly quiet in here. Yeah, it's a lesbian thing. You guys know. You know. You know. Look, I can't explain it. I don't know why lesbians watch gay porn. I know why I watch gay porn. Okay, it's because I'm a feminist. Every now and then I like to see a couple guys go fuck themselves. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. And if you don't believe I'm a feminist, I'll prove it. I didn't shave my armpits tonight, okay? That's where I lost you? Anyway, I'm laying in bed watching porn. I hear my neighbors, guy and a girl, going at it hard. Like, so hard. I could just hear her in the next room, like, shit, yeah, is right, honey. This is the best night of my life. Because when you're watching porn and you're hearing the real thing, that's fucking hot. It is. Excuse me, man. I'm pressing mute. Then she starts banging on the wall. She's like, I'm coming. Oh my God, I'm coming. Oh my God, oh my God, I'm coming. I lived in the valley. Oh my God, I'm coming. I start banging on the wall too. I was like, me too. Don't stop. Later that night, I saw my neighbor out in the complex. He stops me. He's like, hey, Alex, weird question. Can you, like, hear me having sex? Nah. But I can hear your girlfriend. I was like, nah, man, I can't hear you guys. No, not one bit. And then later that night, I'm sitting in my apartment. I hear him sneeze. Like, achoo, you know? So I sent him a text message saying, God bless you. Revenge. The last thing I gotta do, I gotta go get my dog is still in LA. I have to bring her to Israel. Man, okay, listen. I'm aware that this is PCCC, but I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't share this with you because, you know, as an American, you know, freedom of speech, I have freedom of speech coursing through my veins, and I'm in this very tricky spot as, like, a queer liberal from California who's a Jew, you know, and also as a comedian, and this is kind of a story to depict. It's a joke with a story to tell you, explain where I've been, what it's kind of like navigating this territory as a comic, where we don't want to, you know, make anyone feel unsafe, but we want to, you know, still be as funny as we can and true and use satire and irony. Okay, you guys trust me, right? Yeah. Okay. Denice, get that 20 euro ready. We got a bet going. All right. I got my dog a medical vest so I could take her everywhere because I'm a white woman. Look, I just pretend like I'm diabetic, all right? I test it out. I got to get this fucking dog to Israel, all right? I got to get her on a plane somehow, so I test it out when I'm in LA. I take her into a store, and the clerk stops me. He's like, ma'am, you can't bring your dog in there. I was like, yes, I can. I'm diabetic. Okay, this bitch has my insulin. He's like, oh yeah? Does she inject you with it? I was like, you're goddamn right she does. He's like, oh yeah, and how exactly does she do that, ma'am? I was like, I don't know. I'm unconscious when she does it. He was defeated, all right? You should have seen the look on his face. He was like, all right, welcome to Target. I was like, thank you. Come on, Pepper. Okay. Now, there is a clip of me doing that joke that got posted to a popular Instagram page, all right? Like a year or so ago, a year or two. And it got like 1 million views, okay? And like a couple 100,000 likes overnight, right? And just like 7,000 comments of full-on fucking hatred, all right? People were outraged by this joke. Now, out of all, I've omitted a lot of my routine for you guys, okay? Out of all the groups of people I ever could have offended in my entire tenure doing comedy, okay? It's not black people, it's not the Latinx community, it's not the Asian community, it's not the LGBTQ community, and listen, even I'm like, around you guys, we're sensitive, right? It's not men's rights activists. Fucking diabetics were outraged by that joke. Rightfully so. But I got so much hate mail from 12-year-old diabetics. I wasn't even on the internet when I was 12. Which is why I'm not diabetic. And anyway. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't on the internet when I was 12 because it hadn't been invented yet. I mean, it had been, but it was like, it's like, fuck this, I'm going outside and playing. So to get back at these little 12-year-old motherfuckers, and if this joke doesn't work, I got a backup. To get back at these little assholes, I jump in the comment section of the thread, and I post, angry? Question mark? Why wait? With a picture of me eating a Snickers. The internet crashed. Right after their blood sugar. No, it's okay. All right. The last time I was back in LA, I took my dog for a nice long walk around the block. I knew I wasn't gonna see her for a couple months, unless I like got a free El Al flight to get her over or something. And she waited till we got all the way back before she took a crap in front of the apartment building next to mine, okay? And I'd picked it up, it was already in the bag, and this lady, my neighbor, pops her head, sir, did you just see my nipple? What's going on? Like, did I just flash somebody? Okay. So, my neighbor pokes her head out the window of the building, and she's like, I'm not making any of this up, this is a real story. She goes, your dog can't poop there. She has to be 72 feet away from a residence to poop. I was like, that is ridiculous. She's like, well, I can smell your dog's poop from inside my window. She's like doing this with her hand, like wafting it in her face. I can smell your dog's poop from inside my window. I was like, lady, when you shit inside, I can smell it from out here. Revenge. She goes, I'm gonna get you kicked out of your apartment. I was like, what is your problem? Like, is this block not big enough for 2 pieces of shit? Like, it's a show about vendetta, folks. Okay. Now, she hated that I said that. And the following words really came out of her mouth. I'm not making this up. She goes, I'm gonna tell your landlord you're a prostitute. It's like, do what you gotta do, lady. My landlord's one of my best customers. I didn't have a mic to drop because I don't walk around with these. So I took the bag of shit and dropped it back on the ground. And then I moonwalked away. You guys, I've been Alex Powers. You've been a fantastic audience. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause for being so amazing. And give it up for Yosef, everybody.
Alex Powers.